We're here with Emory head men's soccer coach Sonny Travis as we get set to begin the 2011 men's soccer season. And, Coach, obviously it's been a winning tradition for Emory Athletics and Emory Soccer since you've been here. Talk a little bit about the expectations going forward for this season, a year when you're picked to finish second in the UAA and obviously ranked very high to start the year as well. Trying to not only continue the winning regular seasons, but carry that over, I guess, into the postseason as well.
Well, John, there are some high expectations this year, and, I think we have the ability to have a breakthrough year, and by that I mean finish nationally very, very high when it's all over. But, of course, our ultimate first goal is to win the UAA, and our conference is loaded this year. I don't think there's a weak team in the conference.
Now, offensively, you guys are returning a lot of players who scored very well for you last year. And obviously that's going to be a big factor, I'd imagine, getting those returners back, and they're going to be really the big influence on the scoring this season as well.
Well, scoring does win you games, there's no doubt about it. But defense wins the championships, and we have some holes to fix back there. We lost, our two starting center backs, and we've got to replace them. But we are excited about having some offensive power this year. I think Zach Samuels being healthy, he missed the last 5 games for us. And then, of course, Andrew Natalino was our leading scorer as a right back, is back. And we might have the possibility of getting Ben Slangback, who was Rookie of the Year in UAA as a freshman, but has had some bad luck with injuries, and we're hoping this is the year for him. And now Masuda had 8 goals last year, and we're looking for some big things out of him.
Let's take a look at the midfield as well, because that's a position where there's some new faces, but a lot of talent there as well, especially from what they've shown in the preseason.
Well, Nick Jones and David Langton are now juniors, and they have started most of their careers. And they're our central midfielders, and they kind of run the show. I think that the transfer, Alistair Moore, who came in from Virginia Tech, he has had a great spring and a great preseason, and we're looking for him to step up. And now Masuda at left midfield, could be a real factor.
Yeah. Now, you spoke briefly about the defense, but again, you lost 2 very talented players there, and Adam Waxman and Nathan McKeever. I'd imagine replacing those guys, you're going to have to kind of find a mix of some new faces and some returners kind of playing a different position than they've done in the past.
Well, I'll tell you, you don't replace those guys. You just have to pull together as a unit and be better as a unit back there. And I think, Andrew Natalino's returning starter. We have David Garofalo, who's doing a good job. But in the center backs, I think, we have two returning upperclassmen, Alex Scott and Nico Dalton, who are doing a tremendous job, and a freshman, Noah Rosen, who's going to play for us.
Yeah. Now, I'd imagine what helps that defense out as much as anything is having that veteran presence in Trenton Spindler in the goal as well. Again, just a fantastic year for Trenton last year, all region honors. Having him back there and kind of controlling the pace back there, I'm sure, is a big factor as well for this defense.
Trent, to me, is one of the best keepers in Division III. I thought he should have been an All-American last year. And if he steps up, that's a real possibility. But yes, he'll have to direct the defense. He'll have to run the show in the final third, and he knows what's expected.
Now, you guys are going to kick the season off against Lynchburg coming up this weekend. And that's kind of interesting because it's a tougher matchup than usually you see this early in the season. But Lynchburg's second in the nation last year, and the team that eliminated Emory from the tournament, it's going to be an early test for your guys out there.
It's going to be a very, very, very stiff test for us. They come in ranked second in the nation, and that's who you start with. You find out a lot about your team. You find out who wants to win.
Okay, Coach. Well, thank you very much, and good luck in the upcoming opening weekend here.
Thank you, John.